What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter from Panda here. This little flashlight throws a lot of light. Alright, so what I have here is another WOWTAC flashlight. I love WOWTAC, and this one has an ultra throw, and I want to show it to you because it's actually pretty average sized, I think is what I'll call it, but the amount of light that this sucker puts out should be pretty impressive. So, as I open the box here, we do get a micro USB cable, so you should be able to charge it up. We do get a, looks like a paracord lanyard, so you could attach this to your wrist. You can see down there. We also get an instruction book, and then most importantly, we get the flashlight itself. Now, as I unbox it here, what you can see is that it's not super big. You know, it's got a pretty big reflector on the front. You can see the LED emitter right in there. But in terms of overall size, it's not that large. I would say that this is maybe 1.25 inches in diameter. Fits nicely in my hand. It's just slightly longer than my fist, and I have pretty medium-sized hands. I will show you that we have what looks like a very deep and tall protector around the lens itself, and then how it flares out a little bit right there. We have a little rubber cover here with the micro USB cable or port, so you can charge it up right there. A nice grip pattern on the handle, and then right on the reverse side of the micro USB plug we have a little translucent smoked rubber button, and then it says WOWTAC right there, A4V2, and then right here we have the hole for the lanyard, and then this bottom cap has an O-ring. It's really tight, nice and waterproof, and then we have the battery in here, and this says 5,000 milliamp hours, and as you might be able to see here, this is a 26650 battery, so a very large battery. I'm just going to put it back in here. It doesn't look like there's any paper or anything insulating it. So I haven't charged it up or anything. We're just going to try it out with the power that it has in the battery, and if I just click it, just one click will turn it on, and what you might be able to see here is that this is very bright. It also has memory, so whatever you turn it off on, a single click will turn it on and off. It should go back to. Now, if you hold it down, a long press should cycle through the modes. So if I hold it down here, what we do is we get down here. I would say this is the low light. Step up there, higher, and then back down to low. So what I think is this is low, 28 lumens. This is the medium level, 208 lumens, and then the high is 1058 lumens, which I wouldn't be surprised. And then if I double click it, it should go to turbo, which is super bright. This is 1895 lumens, and then if I double click it again, it goes to strobe at 1200 lumens. And if I just click it to turn it off, it's off. Now, when it's off like this and I long press it, I think we should get Firefly mode. So you might be able to see that. That is the Firefly mode right there. It is pretty low. And before we head outside with this, I want to show you one other flashlight here. This is an EBL, and this is a great flashlight. I've liked it and used it a lot, but I just want to show you basically between these two how similar they are. You know, obviously this one's a little longer, and this one has a little bit more flare at the end than this one. But what I will tell you is that, generally speaking, they seem to be about the same weight, you know, and pretty similar. But this one has a max output of 1000 lumens, which is no slouch. This is a great flashlight. It served me well. But this one, on its high setting, has 1000 plus lumens, and then on the turbo setting has almost double that. So for a flashlight of this size and shape, it's almost unbelievable that it can put out nearly 2000 lumens on turbo. And so what you get is a flashlight that is about the same size as every other flashlight, but with a lot more capacity. So let's take this outside and see what it looks like. Out here in the dark, and I've got the flashlight, and if I just hit it here, you can see this thing is bright. And I'm just going to go ahead and long press it, see if we can get down to that lowest level there. You can see 10 feet, 15, 20 feet in front of me, it's lit up pretty nicely. You can see the spot right in the middle, but it's actually lighting up, you know, things pretty well, probably 4 or 5 feet out from that as well. So if I hit it, give it a little longer press here, here is this medium. You can see that tree, those trees out there illuminated without a problem. And then if I hit it here, oops, we go up to the brightest, man, I've got a huge light. And like I said, it might be a little hard there, but you can see how the beam floods out to the side. So not only am I getting an awesome bright spot, I am lighting up everything on the ground here too. So that is super usable. Now, if we go to the double click, boom, turbo, almost 2,000 lumens of power out of this little tiny flashlight. So this thing is killer, man. I love it. That is awesome. This is definitely a flashlight that will serve all your needs from, if I turn it off here, just holding down the light, and you might be able to see that little Firefly mode. So it definitely works as a little handheld light, but as a regular flashlight, it's great. And then as an emergency turbo light, it's amazing. Hey, if you want to pick this up, I'll put a link to it in the description below. Prepare to be wowed. Peter Brown Panda, out.